Hi, I'm Lisa Haggerty, and I am the marketing manager for Go Greater Reading. I'd like to welcome today our guest, Dennis Spots. Dennis is a member of the Visitors Bureau, Go Greater Reading, and he is also the innkeeper of the Inn at Center Park, a beautiful mansion, bed and breakfast in the Center Park Historic District of Reading. And welcome, Dennis. And
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm very excited to talk about the inn and get the word out there that we're here.
Oh, it's a really wonderful property. I know some people are very familiar with Center Park Historic District, and it's known for its architecture, but you certainly have the crown jewel of Center Park.
Well, thank you.
There are certainly many, many beautiful properties in the Center Park Historic District, and a lot of people do visit us to see those beautiful Victorian pieces. But why don't you tell us a little bit? You're not necessarily, are you a Victorian mansion, or?
I guess it would be Victorian, but it's not your typical, I would say it's not your typical Victorian mansion. The mansion was built in 1877, and originally a bishop lived there, and then in 1886, a gentleman by the name of Charles Wilhelm came, who was a paint manufacturer, and he redid a lot of the original house. So it's hard to tell, is it 1877 original, 1890 original, 1888? There's a lot of different changes throughout. There's dates, too, throughout the property of mantles and the carriage house of different dates ranging from 88 to 94 when he redid the entire mansion. So.
Well, we were fortunate enough to host, you hosted for us a member mixer. We were lucky that we were able to invite our membership and friends of ours from the community into your property. And I know they all oohed and awed. And some of the things that were really outstanding is the incredible woodwork. There's lots of beautiful paneling and beautiful woodwork. Some of the ceilings. Some of the architectural details, if you could tell us about.
Well, a lot of the wood was brought actually from Europe and redone, especially in the second floor suite, which was Mr. Wilhelm's private suites upstairs. The plaster ceilings also, they have been redone as well. A lot of corbels around the entranceway. You can see in a closet that wasn't the original ceiling in there. So again, all that changing throughout, and in the dining room as well. You can see behind some paneling some original wallpaper. So that they just put the new wood over top of what was there. So it wasn't nearly as ornate in the very, very beginning in 1877.
So he introduced a lot of the more ornate pieces.
Yes.
Now, how many rooms do you offer for folks that want to stay at your bed and breakfast?
Bed and breakfast, 3 suites. There's three suites. One is a room and private bath, which boasts the first shower ever put into Reading.
Wow.
Second room, which would have been the Madame's boudoir, as it was noted in some literature I have, has a sitting area as well as the bedroom and the large bathroom, and it goes out onto a balcony as well.
Is that the one that has the beautiful stained? There's one.
Yes,
that has
there's
all
a stained glass arch
yes.
In that suite as well, much more feminine than the rest of the house. And then Mr. Wilhelm's suite, which takes up the whole back of the property, has a huge library with the largest mantle I've ever seen ever, a beautiful wood mantle, and then a separate bedroom and large bathroom with a 6-foot tub, clawfoot tub.
Oh, wow.
So you could definitely do some good soaking in that tub. Yeah.
And I know you not only have people come in and stay, obviously you're a bed and breakfast, but you also are available for different dinners and people want to hold
different parties, all kinds of things. We have in the short, almost less than a year since we've been doing events, since we redid the property, we actually I've done weddings, I've done anniversary parties, birthday parties, bridal showers, baby showers, funeral luncheon. So I mean the whole thing. I actually have done a birthday party for a 1-year-old and a birthday party for a 101-year-old.
Wow.
So it's very, very, very exciting to be able to help people celebrate these life's moments.
Sure.
It's a beautiful thing, from everything to, and helping them make them individual and unique. Each party, is separate, not the same old. And even though we haven't been doing food, I still help and coordinate with them and make it special for them.
Now, How did you become an innkeeper? What's your background?
Well, I have a little over 25 years experience in hospitality. I started in the restaurant business and then into the hotel business too. So from one to the other, I've done the banquets, I've done the a la carte service, and in the hotel, I've done pretty much every department in a hotel between housekeeping and front desk and restaurant and banquets. So it was a very good fit for my experience.
And from what we saw, I know you did some extensive renovations when you bought the property. You've painted inside and out, new bedding, new towels. It's really a top line. It's absolutely
the
beautiful.
rooms. I'm very happy with the rooms, and the beds make you want to just dive into them. Like, they just look comfortable, which is what I wanted without being too stuffy. So we kind of did the hotel meets bed and breakfast as far as amenities and
because the amenities are just outstanding, beautiful.
Yeah, so it's exciting too, and it's exciting to show it off as well, because I love to see people's reaction to the property who have never been there before, because it's like me seeing it again for the first times too.
We were delighted to tour the property. Now, if somebody wanted to see the property online, you have a website and pricing for the bed and breakfast.
Yes, everything is on there as far as accommodations, and now you can book online as well.
Oh, really?
You can book through there as well.
Great.
Of course, this weekend is the start of the Berks Jazz Fest, so we have guests staying, going to the Jazz Fest. So it's exciting, people and interacting with them, and of course it's just me there, so I'm the cook, the server, so I cook you breakfast and serve you breakfast and do everything.
Do you find a lot of times the parties that come in know each other, or do you have three
No,
different...
a lot of times unless they're there for an event.
Okay.
Weddings, though, people will stay over, family and what have you, but when Elton John was here too, you have 3 different people, but they all were here to go to the same concert. So by the end of their weekend, they're now friends.
That's really...
Which is
that's
very
fun.
cool.
Yeah,
I mean, it's very neat to be able to discuss, especially since they were there for the same reason. So it was, it's fun for me as well, because I'm meeting new people as well and getting to interact with them.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And your location is so wonderful because you are right across the street from the Center Park, which the district is named after.
Yes.
So there's plenty of parking.
There's a parking lot in the back. So for events and for guests too. And then of course Center Avenue, there's plenty of parking. And it's nice, to be able to sit on that front porch and have a cup of coffee and look out over a park. I mean, the location
You're not looking at...
And there's 3 porches. There's one on the side too. So you have great porches to enjoy, not only as a guest for the bed and breakfast, but for events as well, to be able to move outside, not just be stuck inside as well.
And if you're staying there, it's also a lovely area that you can walk around. And if you're there, Wind Center Park is holding some of its events, like the gourmet garden party and the Christmas house tour. It's just a great place.
Yeah, we're going to be on the garden tour this year. We're hosting a beer garden in the garden, so I'm very excited to work with them. They've been very, very supportive of the inn because we've been in the park, but they're happy to see someone take it over and love it, and be part of the community as well. So that's a great relationship as well.
Well, with that, we're going to have to wrap it up and invite people to check out your website. Is it www.center?
It's theinnatcenterpark.com.
And they should definitely look at that. Check that website out. You'll be astounded when you see what this bed and breakfast looks like. It's really pretty and it's very special. And thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
My pleasure.